guys, I hope you're all having a really great day. So earlier this week, I read a really good book and I wanted to talk about it. So today I'm going to be doing a book review on Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This book came out last year and it was one of the very first Booksplosion Book of the Month for their book club, and so that's kind of how it got on my radar. And then also just a bunch of people have read it and really recommended it. I decided to finally pick it up from my local library and read it. Rebel Belle is about a girl named Harper Price who is essentially the definition of perfection. She has straight A's. She is the president of the SGA at her school. She's involved in all these different clubs. She's a cheerleader. She has the perfect boyfriend, she has the perfect life, her parents love her, and she couldn't imagine her life being any different. Until the night of the homecoming dance when she goes into the bathroom to put some lip gloss on and a janitor from the school comes in bleeding and kisses her and transfers all these magical superpowers to her, and suddenly she becomes a paladin, which is a protector of a certain place or person, and in this case it is her least favorite person on the entire planet, her rival since she was in kindergarten, David Stark. So that's really all I'm going to say about the plot of the book. Essentially it is just this contemporary meets sci-fi, fantasy, action, interesting story, and I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised by this. I did not really expect to like it as much as I did. I haven't read anything by Rachel Hawkins before, so this was my first adventure into her writing style, and it was probably my favorite part of the entire book. There's a lot of funny moments, a lot of laugh out loud funny moments that just kind of kept the story really interesting. She doesn't try to get all philosophical or try to use big words or make you think too hard. It's just a story about a girl who suddenly has superpowers and has to protect this guy. And I really liked that about the book. It was a really enjoyable story. As for the book itself, I loved the characters. I loved Harper. She was a really awesome, kick-ass main character. I really identified with her. When I was in high school, I was kind of an overachiever. I had straight A's, I was valedictorian, I was senior class president, I had a boyfriend, I was in band, I was juggling a lot of stuff, and so I really kind of connected with her on that level because I could see myself in her. Also, the supporting characters like her best friend Bee and David and her boyfriend Ryan were all really fun characters to read about as well. I kind of wish we had gotten to know more about the secondary characters, but I'm hoping in the later books we'll get another glimpse of them and get to learn more about their stories and their past and everything. I did have a couple of negatives for this book. The first is I didn't love the romance that was happening. It was set up to go a certain direction and it wasn't surprising that it went in that direction, but I felt like there was a lot of other stuff going on in their lives that the romance didn't have to be so heavy-handed, and I'm hoping that in the second book it will calm down a little bit. It'll be more about what's going on around them and what they're having to deal with than the romance itself. But I did enjoy reading about her relationships with the guys. I just kind of wish that it was done less. And the second thing that I kind of had issue with is that we didn't get a whole lot of history on the Paladin, Oracle, all that stuff. We got a little bit, and I'm sure that in the next book we will get even more. Just really quick, I just want to talk about the ending because there was this huge plot twist that I really didn't see coming, and then like the last chapter was, whoa, cliffhanger, we need to get the second book going right now because I want to know what happens next. So I think I read Rebel Belle at the perfect time because the second book, Miss Mayhem, comes out like in about a month. I think it comes out at the beginning of April, so that's exciting. So that is really all I have to say about Rebel Belle. If you haven't checked out this book, I highly suggest it. It is a lot more than what it seems from the cover. It's action, adventure, kick-ass female character, and fun, entertaining, laugh out loud, funny kind of moments. It's just a great book and I highly recommend it. If you haven't read it yet, it is definitely one to check out. So that is all I have for this video. If you've read Rebel Belle and you have similar or differing opinions from mine, leave them down in the comments. I'd love to start talking about the book with people that have also read it. Just be wary of spoilers. If there's people that haven't read the book and are planning on it, you don't want to spoil them from reading the book. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!